Welcome back, everybody. This is the 50-50, where I get to try and tear apart the best love story of the RLCS. To my right, I have Gibbs, known for his savagery, and to my left, I have James Bott, sadly known for his dabbing.
Well, that's dead now.
So this is going to be a debate where I get to ask these gentlemen 4 questions on 4 different topics, and they are going to hopefully disagree, but don't worry, they probably do. And then we're going to see how they decide to answer these questions. Now, the first question I'm going to ask these gentlemen, do you think that North America is going to compete and be able to perform well enough at Worlds? I will start with you, James Bott.
I'm going to say no. The NA team came in both times with the #1 seed, lost it both times. Both seasons, we also only had one team, or North America rather, finish with only one team in the top 4. And last season, every NA team lost in the first round. So
but
no.
North America, they have a mountain. It's very hard to climb a mountain as long as you forget 6 months ago. Please don't think about any of that. But they weren't actually that bad. Back in December, they weren't too terrible. We had, of course, Orbit 1 second away from beating Mocket, who came in second. And then, of course, we had Energy. Sure, they always lose in the first round. But on day 2, probably Flipside's toughest opponent was Energy, so watch out for them. They still have a chance, and G2 and Energy both look extremely strong, and I think they do have a chance at this World.
I'm triggered right now that you mentioned the mountain when you yourself said everybody climbed that mountain last season. That is a quote.
Exactly.
So I don't believe
but
you.
Season 1, they have some good land experience, and Kronovi's my boy. So.
All right. While talking about North America, who do you guys think is going to be the North American MVP predicting throughout just league play? Gibbs, we'll start with you.
So Kronovi might be my boy, but I'm going to give it to his teammate JNaps, who was Crow's first pick as a teammate so far. He had basically 4 months to choose teammates. After about month 1, he's like, JNaps is definitely going to be on the roster, and there's a big reason for it. He is a playmaker by far. He has the 2nd most goals right now, 2nd most assists during league play, and also that clutch comeback, that Game 5 overtime winner with the mind game over Matt. And plays like that are MVP worthy, and I expect him to do more of the same throughout league play.
But, you know, JNaps is a good pick. He had good fantasy numbers, but I don't think he's as consistent as someone like Fireburner. That's who I have for league play. Fireburner, time and time again, proved that he is the top goal scorer, not only in North America, but also at times the world. And getting the back-to-back NA championship with Fireburner at the helm, he's the one who's going to be MVP in league play this season as well.
James, rather choosing to win the argument than choose Espeon. I'm not too proud of you right now. All right, moving on across the pond.
That was mean.
Top predicted MVP for Europe. James, you start off.
Marky Duda. This guy in league play is a beast. Again, he's like the Fireburner of North America when it comes to scoring. In the season 1, he averaged 1.58 goals per game during league play. That is mind-blowing. And always averaging over 1 goal per game. During the league play, Marky Duda is the guy. Once you get to the World Championship, it's Cooks. But during league play, it is Marky.
Of course, James goes with the easy answer of a flip side player. Like, come on. I'm going to go a little off the cuff. I'm going to say Pashy90 will be the MVP because he's bringing a whole nother team in. He still has Violent Panda, but again, he brought in a new third, and he always succeeds time and time again, and it's because of leadership. It's not always on the field. He does have great field awareness, but his leadership is second to none, and I think Pocket Aces has a strong case for a top 2 seed, and if they're a top 2 seed and Pashy90 is not the MVP, I am calling that someone messed up. Probably James. It was probably James.
Hey, man, don't blame me. Don't blame me. I didn't do anything.
So if anyone watched at all this past weekend, it was probably the most exciting weekend of RLCS I have ever been able to be a part of. Now, there were 2 pivotal moments that everyone just had a full-on panic attack. 2 reverse sweeps, G2 against the Tellier, and flip-side tactics against the Leftovers. They were both amazing, but which one was better? Gibbs!
So, G2 was down 2-0, but not only that, they go to Game 5, being down 3-0 with 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining, come all the way back from a 3-goal deficit, and a lot of that was because of my MVP, JNaps, coming in with 3 brilliant assists, and then the game-winning goal during the overtime. And games like that are why G2 is one of the best in North America. Sure, they can go down, but trying to win when you're down with 1 minute 26 seconds left, and most people thinking that you still have a chance, was phenomenal. And I have to give it, G2's reverse sweep is so much better than the Leftovers.
You want me to go now?
I mean, that's kind of how we've been doing
Well,
it.
yeah, I was expecting you to say, what do you think about that? And
I haven't done it the whole time, but okay, James, what do you think about that?
That was really savage. Well, I agree that it was a stellar reverse sweep. Let's think about significance within league play. The Leftovers came into this week with Northern Gaming and Flipside Tactics as who they have to go against. These are the two teams in Europe that are the best. The reigning world champions. The Leftovers, they're just that, the Leftovers. So for them to come out on a week where they were expected to lose both games, take out Northern Gaming, and then in the very next series go against the world champs and pull it back. And then Farah, this clip, watch the Spanish catchers, they lost their minds. Not only that goal was fantastic, but the whole reverse sweep. Easily the best and most significant reverse sweep in RLCS history.
So, now that you've all chosen your answers, I get to pick an abstract winner. I can make it abstract or I can make it defined. I honestly think it's actually close, I'm not gonna lie. I think Gibbs' answers were just a little bit more creative. I really enjoy the way he did it. If you agree with me, you got hashtag Team Gibbs over here.
Oh my gosh,
and if you think I'm a complete
rigged.
idiot, you got hashtag Team Bot.
That is rigged.
Feel free. Is it?
Yes.
I don't know, man. You seem a little more edgy.
All right, well,
You know?
I'm not even saying anything because Carpet's right. So why do I have to say anything? Simple as that.
I have one more question for the both of you, actually. We'll start with James. Who's the best caster that sits in the middle?
I abstain from answering that question based on your decision on who won.
Gibbs!
Findable Carpet.
And that's why Gibbs is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I actually love watching you guys fight.
You just confirmed it's biased.
We don't get to watch you two fight, and here I am getting to be the catalyst of the arguments between the two of you. But don't go anywhere, everyone. We will be right back.